Right now, everything you see feels real. Your phone, your room, your body. But what if I told you none of this exists the way you think it does? What if the reality itself is a profound illusion, a sophisticated hallucination? The core concept we explore is this: reality is not a fixed objective truth. Instead, it is a dynamic product of your conscious observation. And no, this isn't just philosophy, this is something science accidentally discovered, something that shook the foundation of reality itself. Reality isn't something you just see, it's something you participate in, like a game that only renders when you look at it. The universe, in its rawest form, exists as an infinite cloud of potential. It is your conscious awareness, your very act of looking, that interacts with this potential. You, the observer, cause this boundless possibility to collapse into a definite, tangible state. You're not merely living in this world, you are actively creating it. This is the grand illusion, a consensus dream we all participate in. You are not just a spectator in this cosmic drama, you are the dreamer, the architect, the co-creator of your personal universe. For decades, scientists believed the universe existed independently of us, a fixed, objective world running on its own rules. Then something strange happened, an experiment that changed everything. It's called the double-slit experiment. Scientists fired tiny particles at a wall, expecting them to behave like bullets, simple, predictable, but they didn't. When no one was watching, they behaved like waves, spreading out, existing in multiple places at once. Not one path, but every possible path at the same time. But the moment someone observed them, everything changed. The wave collapsed. The particle chose a position, one path, one outcome, as if reality itself was waiting to be seen. Let that sink in. Before observation, there was only possibility. After observation, there was reality. Now, this doesn't mean you control reality like magic. You can't just think something and make it appear, but it does suggest something deeper, that observation plays a role in shaping what becomes real to you. Thousands of years before modern science even existed, ancient Vedantic philosophy was already asking a dangerous question. What is reality really? Vedanta describes existence as emerging from something called Brahman. Not a thing, not an object, but an infinite field of pure potential. No shape, no form, no boundaries, just limitless possibility. If that sounds familiar, it should, because in modern physics, we talk about something strikingly similar, the quantum field, a foundational layer of reality where particles don't exist as solid objects but as probabilities, waves of potential waiting to become something definite. So both this ancient Vedantic wisdom and modern science point toward the same unsettling idea. Reality, at its core, is not fixed, it is waiting. Now here's where it gets personal. Vedanta introduces another concept, Atman. Atman is not your personality, your name, or your story. It is your awareness, the silent presence behind your thoughts, the part of you that is aware that you are aware. And according to Vedanta, Atman and Brahman are not separate, which means the same field that creates the universe is also looking through your eyes right now. This is where things shift. Because if awareness is not separate from reality, then observation is not passive. It is participatory. When you observe something, you are not just witnessing it, you are helping define it. Think of it like this: reality is like a blurry image constantly trying to sharpen itself. Your attention is the focus knob where you direct your awareness, clarity forms. And this leads us to Maya. Maya is often translated as illusion, but that word can be misleading. It doesn't mean the world is fake or meaningless. It means the world is not as solid and independent as it appears. Maya is reality as interpreted through perception, a constructed experience shaped by attention, belief, and conditioning. So the world you see is not the world as it is the world as you are able to perceive it, and this is where most people get trapped. They believe their thoughts are truth, they believe their fears are facts, they believe their current reality is fixed. But here's the shift that changes everything. Your thoughts are not reality, they are inputs. They are signals being sent into this field of possibility, and your attention acts like a filter, selecting which signals become dominant. So if your mind is constantly focused on fear, lack, and limitation, you are reinforcing that version of reality, not because the universe is punishing you, but because it is responding neutrally, consistently, precisely. So how do you take control of this? It starts with awareness. The first step is to separate yourself from your thoughts. Instead of being lost inside them, begin to observe them. Notice how they arise. Notice how they repeat. Notice how most of them are automatic, conditioned, and often negative. The moment you start observing your thoughts, you break their control. You move from being the actor to the director. The second step is intentional attention. Your focus is not random, it is a tool. Where your attention goes, your mental energy flows. And where your energy flows, patterns strengthen. So ask yourself, what am I constantly focusing on? Problems, comparison, fear, or growth, possibility, and solutions? Because whatever you repeatedly focus on, you train your mind and your perception to prioritize, and over time, that becomes your reality. The third step is embodiment. This is where most people fail. They think changing thoughts is enough. It's not. Reality doesn't just respond to what you think, it responds to what you feel deeply and consistently. Emotion is what gives your thoughts weight. If you say, I want success, but feel fear and doubt underneath, the deeper signal is fear. So the real practice is this: feel the state you want to experience before it happens. Feel clarity before you figure it out. Feel confidence before you achieve it. Feel peace before your life becomes perfect. This isn't delusion. This is training your internal state to align with a different possibility. And when your internal state changes, your perception shifts. When perception shifts, your decisions change. When decisions change, your reality begins to follow. Slowly, then suddenly. You are not just reacting to life. You are participating in its creation. Every thought you repeat, every emotion you hold, every moment of attention is shaping the version of reality you experience. So the question isn't, what is reality? The real question is, what are you choosing to see? And more importantly, what are you choosing to become? Because the moment you become aware of that, you stop being a passive observer and you become something far more powerful, a conscious creator. If this journey into the nature of reality resonates with your spirit, subscribe to The Seeker's Hood for more explorations into consciousness and philosophy. Share your own new observations, your insights, and your experiences in the comments below. And share this video with anyone ready to awaken to their true power. Empower others to see beyond the illusion. Remember, the universe is not only stranger than we suppose, but stranger than we can suppose.